Welcome everyone, back to the wonderful world of SD Gundam G Generation Overworld. As always, I am your host, Zeon of the Zeon Federation. If you all remember, where we left off last time was finishing the mission Gundam Jack, based on the OVA series Stardust Memory, taking place in the Universal Century timeline of the original Gundam. So next we'll be moving on into Gundam Seed Destiny with the mission Those Who Call for War. Now, before we begin the mission, I do want to clear up one thing. With how long those last few episodes are going, since they go in a lot longer than I intended to, I'm going to be breaking these up a lot more to make it a lot easier for everyone to be able to watch and enjoy. Because I know half an hour is a lot to dedicate your time to watching one video. But with that being said, let's get right into it and see where this mission takes us. Those Who Call for War. So this map set right now is based on the series Gundam Seed Destiny, which is actually a sequel series to Gundam Seed, where we see main protagonist Kira Yamato fight. Now, the whole thing is, with the Seed universe, Seed was very popular over in Japan, as opposed to over here in America, where many people did not care for how perfect Kira was, and a lot of people, including in Japan, did not like the main character of Destiny, Shin. So what we got going on here is 3 prototype Gundams were stolen out from under, if I remember right, Zaf's control. If I remember right, they're the Chaos Gundam, the Abyss Gundam, and honestly, do not remember what the other one's called. It's been a long time since I've seen Destiny, and I really did not care for what I remember seeing. So let's see. Now, the mobile suit that Shin's piloting is the Impulse Gundam. Oh, Chaos Guy and Abyss. Whoops. Now, the Impulse Gundam that he's piloting is actually a more refined version of the Strike Gundam that's in our group that Kira originally piloted, where it has the same type of setup where it can swap out to different kits. I will give Destiny one thing is I love their ship designs. They look intimidating. They just feel like they have that power, as opposed to some other ships that just kind of look generic or just don't look as intimidating. Alright. Let's see here. I mean, seriously, just look at that thing. That thing, if I saw that in space, I would be freaking out because it's massive. It just looks like it has the firepower alone to take anything out. And there's our requisite Char clone of Destiny, Neo Roanoke. Yeah, well, okay, so it was the Zafta organization. There's so many different organizations in C that I lose track all the time. Virtually, these two guys are just jerks to Stella. Just because she actually has a conscience as opposed to these two. Alright. Let's get our guys out here and see if we can help reclaim some stolen Gundams. And what's our brake trigger this time? So Shin either has to fight Sting or Owl, or he can defeat them. So just like in the last mission with Setsuna and Al Sanchez, we're virtually just going to do a ton of damage to them and have Shin come in and mop them up. So, you know what? But, you know what? That Force Impulse doesn't really have a lot of firepower on its own. So let's take this bad boy back in and change its form up. Let's do the Blast Impulse. So now next turn we can sortie Shin out with a more equipped Gundam instead of it just being the plain old Impulse. So now move us around, get us a little further up. Alright. Who do we want to send out here? You're pretty close. Who's the closest to leveling? Because they're the last ones I want to send out. So you're the closest to leveling, it looks like. And you're the closest to actually pilot level. So let's bring the tall geese out. And let's fire that Dober gun. Let's see how you like this. I don't care if you're defending. Okay. They did not take as much as I was hoping for. Now, if I actually remember right, do you guys have... Aha, they do. The variable phase shift armor. So, in this universe, the most mobile suits are developed... Well, Gundams actually have the variable phase shift armor, which, as it says, physical attacks are reduced, which means anything that would be like kinetic that hits it would be dampered down. So we want to avoid using anything that has kinetic-based damage. That's simple enough, because I don't think anyone really in our group does kinetic besides like the Vulcans. So, can you get close enough to attack? Nope. But we'll, oh, that's right, I forgot. So, GPO-1 was made to fight on land, and after some fighting in space, they realized it can't perform out there. Even after, and I don't know why they tested to begin with, just because they were even told it won't perform out in space. So they gave it another mode, the full Vernon mode, which gives it more maneuverability entirely in space. Because I mean, look at that. That's about double its range. So let's get him out there with a nice big beam rifle, so we can take down Gaia Gundam. There's a good hit. Ah. So we got about equal exchange. Wow, you have so much more health. Sort it out. See if we push... Ah. So I want to try to hit with that Agni. Because she's only defending, which means that it gives us a nice, good effect attack. Good hit. Ah, looks like we missed. Drats. So, you know what? Let's bring in the Turn A Gundam. So all we have for the Turn A, because this is the basic, is Gundam Hammer and the Beam Rifle. Well, Beam Rifle's as good as anything. Interesting about the Turn A Gundam, technically speaking, it is possibly the strongest Gundam in all of existence. Just due to the fact that inside of it, it's actually powered by a black hole. But not just that, it actually has nanites in it called the Moonlight Butterfly that can extend all the way out. If I remember, it was either to Saturn or Jupiter. It's virtually the reset of a gun. Virtually, according to the creator, it is the penultimate Gundam. No matter what timeline you are in, everything leads to turn A. And the guy Gundam just does not want to go down. Nah, let's not use you. Let's bring out the RMS-1 Astray. Can you hit? Yes, you can. Man, these grunt units just do not do the job that we need them to be doing. Okay, good. We got a hit. Man, this thing is just soaking up damage. And a... Ooh, I do not like that. That was not an even exchange. So we gotta hurry and try to defeat Gaia before she wants to go after him. Bring out the Phoenix Gundam. So at this point, I assume you will destroy her. So if that's to be, that's to be. But let me see if we can get. Let's try this first, and hopefully this will work. So I'd rather you get the experience since you're about to level. Okay, good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It took our entire group, both platoons and the master, just to take down this one person. I'm starting to think we need Stella and Gaia on our team. I mean, this is just ridiculous at this point. Well, she's the beam rifle since we don't need to soak up that much energy. And as they know, side shot's a kill shot. There we go. So the Scourge is taken down. Okay, so for right now, I don't want to overextend you just because I virtually don't want anyone to be singled out, because I think we might get close to losing the Astray if these strike daggers move up. Which they will. So, you know what? If they're going to fight us... Ooh. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Alright. So there's 3,000. We'll just round up. Now let's see if we can dish out more. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. Guaranteed death on next turn for him. Oh, they're not strike daggers, they're jet daggers. Ooh, this is going to be fun. I know. Because you're still... Yeah, we're still doing the leveling on you, so... Alright then. What did you just throw at me? You just threw dagger? I guess that's what they call you, dagger. That's ridiculous. Logic. Let's throw stuff in space because we all know that's how that'll work. I think we win, but I gotta pull back turn A because, ooh, that just ate into turn A's health. Okay, good. So they're gonna all stand back. Not how I envision us starting this off. So let's pull you back, get you healed up. You're still good. You're decent. You're not good. They haven't even touched you yet. So, okay. What's your... So I'm hoping if we can just get this hit off, that will kill you. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a kill there. All right. There's level up we were looking for. So, you know what? We sorted you. We brought you back so we can get this up. Might as well try you out. Okay, for the Cerberus. Or Kerberos. Wow, that is really good accuracy for that range. Oh, there we go. Whoa! I am okay with this. Well, that's a little different animation. And even though that was a crit, we still took less because of phase shift. So now, anyone can kill you. So, you know, we need to get you higher leveled so we can exchange you for a more advanced version. Let's see how you like this now. So there we go. All the jet daggers are down. And Milliardo got a level up. So now we can actually with you where you are. That's really low accuracy. He's defending, so let's try it because we want to. So we want to lower either one of their healths pretty low. Ah, we missed. That would have been nice to get some damage on them already. So I assume you're too close. And your energy's running low anyways, so... Everyone else seems to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, why not? Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. Let's move you over one. Actually, let's move you right there. And next turn, we can use the map weapon on them. And that will guarantee a hit. In that same token, though, we're going to move you out of range of the battleship. Because I'd rather not eat a hit from a battleship. And yet we still are. So, you know, we're just going to evade. We're not firing back. We're going to save our energy. Okay, good. So how much health are you sitting on? Hitting with this once should actually put us where we want you. And thankfully this won't hit our own units. Because logic. Alright, there we go. So now this guy should come out of his hiding hole and we should be able to get us that impact. So we're just going to pass because I want them to come to us in this situation. Yes, keep firing. We'll keep dodging. I mean, that's just like, I just love the looks of their ships. If anything, I will always give them that just because, I mean, that just looks terrifying seeing a bombardment coming from that close of a cluster. Okay, that's what we wanted. Actually, that's a better hit chance. I'd rather go with that right now. Let's see here. We're gonna eat a hit. Ah! That I was really hoping. Let's see how he likes these. Not an even exchange. So that's Chaos Gundam. Yeah, we'll definitely be pulling Phoenix Gundam back from this. Oh, you want to go? We'll go. And so that means next turn we should be able to get our over impact right then and there. Yeah, these three Gundams that were these three stolen prototypes, they're kind of weird because they're all based on land, sea, and air. With the Abyss Gundam being water, the Gaia Gundam being land, and then the Chaos being air. It's just kind of a weird idea to theme these suits around, in my opinion. But he's where we want him. So now we'll move. Let's see. The Defiant Javelin, and we can get support from our good friend Liardo. Nope, I wanted that one. And cover fire. You know what? I think this guy's pretty much good and gone. Let's light this guy up. There, it's over. We got our impact. Good old Dober gun. We're just going for the full-out overkill on this guy at this point. I guess that's one way to use a javelin or a spear. As we discovered in this, anything that you throw like that in space will just keep going, regardless of the enemy moves. Alright. Tension up and a level up. That is a great turn right there. Put some more in there. And now what's going to happen with our generation break? Three times as fast. That right there is a pretty good indicator on who we're about to fight. Because there's only one man in the Gundam universe who moves 3 times faster. But that's actually not him. That's his weird magic clone, well, spiritual clone. Because the man I'm talking about is Char Aznable. That is Full Frontal, who somehow has inherited the spirit of Char. It's really confusing. Here comes our good friend Unicorn and Lynx. See, this is kind of weird because, for most part, a lot of the instances where other units appear in new worlds, they've kind of tied it together. But the way they're doing this, Unicorn's being very, like, they're treating it like its own separate thing going on at the same time. Generally, I've noticed that they save that more for the last one, the over impact, not the second one. Alright, what's our new break trigger? I must fight Full Frontal with Banger with the NTD attack, which is in critical tension. Okay. And the secret unit that's spawning in for us is the gun cannon. The support suit to the original Gundam. Alright. Now, with that being all done, I'm going to call this episode here. I'm going to try to look at doing about every time we get a generation break like that to end these episodes, just to help kind of break them up a bit. So, As always, I've been Cy Owens of the Zeon Federation. I hope you guys had a blast watching, and we'll be back with some more picking up right here.